What's going on, guys? It's me back with another video. Today I'm actually going to talk about gaming goals for 2015. This year I actually want to have, I guess, three main goals that I really want to, well, three main objectives that I'm really going to focus on this year. My first one is to collect as many good or decent Sega Genesis RPGs as I can. There's not many out there, but there's more than people expect, and I want to get them all. I've played a couple that people might not have heard of, like War Song and Landstalker. I ordered one the other day, Buck Rogers and something of Doom, some shit like that. But a couple games like that they're good RPGs, but people have never heard of them. So I want to, get as many as I can, and then later on make videos actually talking about some RPGs that many people might not have heard of, or I might not see talked about for the Genesis platform, because I know there's a lot more than people know. So that is going to be one. My second is to focus primarily on collecting for Sega consoles. The first year of collecting, I was just getting as many games as I can, it didn't matter what platform, if they were good or not, if they were expensive or cheap. I'm just buying. And a lot of those games I didn't particularly care for. So I'm actually sitting on a lot of games that I really don't care for, or probably never play. Probably after the first time. There's actually one of those games is actually a Sega game that I'm actually sending out to Dead Thumb Gamer, because I don't play it. It's a good game. It's just I'm not a big shooter guy, so we work something out and I'm gonna ship that off to him. And then second year I started focusing on more games that I actually liked, or I might have wanted, or I've done research on, and I'm like, hey, this might be a game I like. Unlike the first year, I was buying games just to buy them. But the second year and now, I actually look. If I haven't played the game, I'll research a game, look it up. People might say it's bad, but I don't really go on other people's opinions. I might, look at a couple of opinions of like-minded people like me and see how they feel about it, and it might influence a little bit, but if I really want to get it. So that's something I do differently. I research my games, I look them up, I check things out before I just go and spend my money, because I don't want to get a bunch of games that I know I'm not going to play, like I've been doing my first year. And this year I'm going to focus on my Genesis RPGs, and then I'm also going to, like I said, focus on Genesis, Sega games as a whole. Like I said, I love Sega. That's one of my favorite platforms ever. Just not platform, but just I love Sega games, period. And then I think PlayStation, like Sony games, are a close second. But I want to focus on that. I want to focus on I gotta work on my Genesis games. I gotta get more Dreamcast games, which they're pretty pricey. Saturn games, they're fucking pricey. And then work on my Master System collection. When I finally get a Master System, there's a guy that I go to his store quite a bit in the Raleigh area at the flea market. He's supposed to be working on the Master System. Get me one, because with him, like before I buy, I trust him, because I'll buy a console from him or anything. He'll make sure it's working and check it. If it needs to be fixed, he'll fix it. So I deal with him a lot. So I'm waiting to get a Master System from him once he gives me the call and the okay to come get the damn thing. And then my final objective for this year is to get as many RPGs as possible. mainly good ones or lesser known ones that are good, but people don't give them, the light of day. One game in particular is Hoshigami. I want to say for PS1, it's kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, but it got a lot of flack back in the day because it was extremely hard. The difficulty is just out of this world, and I'm actually going to probably pick that up later on in the week. But those are my main 3 gaming goals. Get as many Genesis RPGs as I can. Get as many Sega games in general as I can that are good, or I might be interested in playing and owning. And then also is a lot of RPGs. As many RPGs as I can, because that's my favorite genre of gaming. My favorite gaming genre. And why not, the bulk of my collection being RPGs, BRPGs, since that's what I'm mainly focused on. But I know I want you guys to leave as many I want you guys to leave your gaming goals in the comments. Say what you want to focus on this year, or what you may do differently this year collecting that you might have not done the last couple years you've been collecting. Like myself. Also, before I cut this off, I want to let you guys know I actually changed my name. Before it just said my first and last name, just the whole Google Plus thing. And then before that, it said Mitri009. But now, as of, I think yesterday, I changed it to Sinistral Arc 6. Sinistral Arc 6, it stands for my 3 favorite RPGs of all time. Sinistral's from Lufia, the Lufia series, that was the name of the bad guys. Arc, from Arc the Lad, and the 6 stands for Final Fantasy 6. So that's how I came up with the name, Sinistral Arc 6. I just wanted to let you guys know that, looking for me, you won't see my first or last name come up, or Mitri009. That's done. I eliminated that. You also see the video quality is a lot better. I got a new camera. I've been making videos long enough, so I wanted to get a better camera so you guys can see me better, and when I show my games off, you see better quality of the games. You see the quality. You see it better. See the condition and stuff that the game is in. But that's about it, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back later with another video. Peace.